Grabando, grabando. Ok. Bueno, hola gente del mundo. Honestly, I'm gonna do this in English. It's easier for me. So, I have a whole 3 videos scripted for you guys about why I decided to do the channel, a little bit of background about me, why am I jumping to become a content creator, and what I want to share with you. But I was watching a YouTuber, very famous YouTuber. I'm gonna leave her YouTube down in the comments. And she talks about the fear of being seen, and she preaches. She does preach. How she talks, she literally speaks to my heart. And I started listening to her around 2 months, 3 months ago. And I've been doing a lot of healing in the past years. So when her message came through me through YouTube, and one of her videos said like, you manifested this video, or the algorithm took you here, those thumbnail marketing ideas. Also, I'm very tired, so I apologize if this is not as good. But anyways, when I found her and I started listening to her, I was so surprised of how her message had to do with me, and how everything that she was saying I have felt before, I could name it before. Everything she was saying was so true for my specific point of view, for my specific situation. And I started thinking, because when I have this philosophical question with my friends, when I have these podcast calls with my friends, we can talk for hours, we encourage each other, we always help each other out, and we celebrate each other out so much. And we have always talked about the idea of making podcasts, of sharing our knowledge, of just like even just recording our conversations. Anyways, when I was listening to her, something kept like coming into my head, like the seed was planted in my head. And I was like, I have so much to offer. But the reason why I could say that I have so much to offer, it's because of all the healing that I've been doing through the past years, all the experiences that I've had, and all the intentional things that I have done in order to go, feel these things, heal these things, and keep working on myself. And I can say that because just making the decision of making a YouTube channel has changed me completely. I've been going through so much healing processes in the last week, and I've been having a lot of manifestations, a lot of releasing sadness, releasing depression, releasing anxiety, a lot of doubts, a lot of self-criticism, only in 1 week. And in my videos, you're gonna see me very happy. You're gonna see me encouraging you. You're gonna see me in many different ways. But I want to be honest, and I just want to share. Like, I had this calling to share because I was thinking, maybe my experience, my sad girl experience, my depression, my by the way, I've never been diagnosed by depression, and I think I'm about to. um but I was thinking like, maybe my experience will help someone else, such as how all the experiences from other people have helped me, and like their real stories have helped me. Because you can feel when something is real, you can feel when something is more fabric, but that touches your heart. Those messages touch your heart. Anyways, I don't know if I'm gonna post this yet, but if I do, I just want to be honest. And I think that's the real reason why I'm making this YouTube channel, and it's because I have intentionally dedicated myself to healing so many parts of myself, fixing so many parts of myself, because there there were many areas of my life where I was very stuck. And throughout the years, I've struggled a lot with self criticism. I have struggled a lot with recognition. I have struggled a lot to see my capabilities and see how valuable I am in the world. Like, I have friends that could tell me, you are amazing, you are so talented, you are so intelligent, you have this and this to offer to the world, and I still felt like I was nothing. Like literally, like I was nothing. That's how I really felt. And I needed a lot of recognition from my friends, from my close friends, from my family, from close people around me, in order for me to feel valuable. And I think that I have reached to a point where I can see that recognition for myself, where I can also identify when I start feeling very down. I still get days where I feel so much sadness that I don't know what to do with my life. I literally don't know what to do with my life. And now I'm in a moment where my practice has helped me a lot. And I literally, I'm not the best at practicing. I'm not the most disciplined person either. I literally practice when I don't know what else to do, where I feel so dissociated from my body, when I literally don't know, I cannot manage myself. And it's crazy because you would think like, oh, so many times you see people on the internet and you see them and you're like, wow, they're so disciplined, how do they do this? And at the end of the day, it's because that saves their lives. And I just want to share that with you. I just want to share how at the end of the day we're all human, and I'm a very sensitive person, and I know a lot of people out there are. Most of us are, but we are numb. We have to become numb. We have to become strong. We have to become so many different things that we're not. And that's why our society is so it harms so much. It's so hard. That's why there's so much depression, so much anxiety, so much suicide rates. That's why we're so disconnected from each other. We're so afraid of being vulnerable with each other. And we are trained to be strong and to be so perfect. And starting this channel has taught me and how perfection has kept me from doing so many things. And if this is you, stay. I hope I motivate you. I hope I inspire you. And this YouTube channel basically is a process, a learning process for me, a healing process for me. It's just an extension of my healing process. And in that process, I hope I can teach and help people, not how to heal, but how to deal with life, how to literally learn how to breathe, learn how to come back to your body, literally, like come back. My mind, yes, I'm super smart, I can say that now, I can recognize it, but my mind goes so fast, like it's so funny because I have a friend that they know me so well, and they always say, I can feel your thoughts right now. And it's funny because I'm usually the one talking. I'm only like that when I have a lot of trust with that person. If not, I'm more of an observative person. But when I trust you, I talk. I share so many ideas. Like I will not shut up, basically. And when I'm a little quiet, they're always like, "What are you thinking? You're scaring me." And I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "You're too quiet. I can feel your thoughts. Like I can feel your mind going. And I know this is most of us, and I know that that might be you, and sometimes you don't know how to quiet down. And that's why I practice. That's why I practice yoga. That's why I practice meditation. That's why I practice mindfulness, because I need my mind to stop. And also, that's why I dance. That's why my whole life I have identified with movement a lot, because it keeps me present, it makes me feel free, it just I just am. And well, there's just so much we could talk about this, but yeah, like we live in a capitalist society that makes a lot of effort for you to be feeling this way, for you to feel that you're never enough, that it's never enough, that you have to be doing, and if you're not doing, you're nothing. And you probably are a person that already knows this, that has studied this, but if you're not, and if you are, still, use this channel as a practice for yourself as well. I have watched so many people on YouTube, so many tutorials, so many things, because there are points where I couldn't stand out of my bed, and I have so many ideas, so many dreams, that I didn't feel that I had the action power. I didn't feel that I had enough action power. I didn't have action power. Like, I couldn't get up from bed. I would spend hours, hours, hours watching, and so frustrated because I would see so many people doing so many different things, pursuing their dreams, and I was like, what am I doing? How do I get to that point? Until literally my body told me, like, you have to do something. You have to take this more seriously. And when I started doing it, my life has progressively changed. More like my response to things has changed, my perspective of life has changed a lot, and I just want to share that. I just want to share that motivation. I have learned a lot about healing. I am still learning a lot about healing, and I have turned my passion into action power. And now I can recognize that I have a lot of power, I have a lot of passion, I have so many things that I can offer, and so many things that I have done too. Also, I can recognize now myself and my actions and my talents and my divine guides and everything that a lot of spiritual people talk about, because at the end of the day, whatever you believe in, we're all interconnected, we're all connected, and we are very separated now. But when you start to connect to yourself, when you start to look at the sky every day, every morning, just look at the sun, and you will see how your day changes. And you can talk, like, you can talk, learn, but it's different when you have to remind yourself to do it every day. And it's a practice again. That's why it's called a practice. So basically, I just want to share. I just want I just want to be exposed, because this also keeps me accountable for my own practices. I just feel that it's very hard for me to do things for myself and by myself, that doing it in front of a camera, doing it in front of you, doing it for you, for me, helps me more, and it might help you too, and I hope it does. So yeah, I'm running out of ideas. I'm gonna watch this video and see what else I can talk about, but that's the reality of why I'm opening this YouTube channel. And I don't know, I just feel called to reflect in front of people. I just feel called to be vulnerable in front of people. I don't know why yet, but I just feel called for that. And to learn in front of people too, to make mistakes, because perfection has kept me away from so many things. So many things. Perfection has kept me stuck. Like, it paralyzes me. Perfection has paralyzed me for so long, and I'm so tired of it. And I am learning to love myself without being perfect. To love myself, like literally to just love myself, and to feel that I deserve to live, like to experience life without that perfection, without having to be someone. So I hope that if you're watching this, again, this helps you and we learn together. I love you. Recording. Hola, Roncito. Okay, so I had watched the first part of this video, and I think because it's 12 a.m. and I have to work tomorrow, and I have done so many things today that my brain is a little fried, I might post this just because I want to be real, and I feel like it, and I feel inspired and powerful right now. And 5 hours ago, I was feeling terrible about myself. So the last explanation about this channel, I do have scripted a couple videos, more organized, more edited, with more, yeah, prettier, I would say. But I just wanted to share because as I started getting into YouTube and getting excited about doing a channel and how to reach to people, at the beginning I found a lot of beautiful videos, a lot of people that were so positive and that were talking about their experience and how it is possible and how they grew through their YouTube channel. But then I got taken through the algorithm into more of the technicalities of YouTube, and I saw myself starting in like a span of 3 days. I was getting obsessed with how to do YouTube and how to. I was learning about YouTube. I'm still learning, but I got so obsessed that it became something more negative. It was more. I started to see everything more impossible. I started to see my strategy like trash. I started to see. I'm also a very desperate person, so I'm working on my patience. And I started to see so many negative things in this YouTube channel, and I got stuck. I got stuck into, okay, I have to do the edition like this, and I have to do the scripts like this. And then it's funny because at the beginning all the videos were so positive. Like I found people that were giving advice in such a positive way. And then the videos that I started to get at the end of these past days was more on the negative side. So you don't have to talk too much, you have to just the strategies of how to make your YouTube channel better, but it was blocking my ideas. So I'm just gonna share this openly. It might have one view, it might have two views, who knows, but I just want to share my story. I just want to share my life. I just want to share my ideas with you guys, with you all. So that's what I'm gonna do in this video. If you reached this point, thank you for staying. If you didn't reach this point, thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking. And hopefully somebody will find it in their lifetime. But yes, basically you guys are watching this. You all are watching this. And here we go. This is me. I'm delusional right now. I'm very tired right now. I feel inspired. I feel open. My heart feels really open right now. And I feel that when I have these inspiration moments, I just want to give my 100% because that's who I really am. And I am also trying not to rely on motivation, also rely on discipline. But I feel that I want to give this to you, and I want you to feel my excitement and my hope. I want this channel also to be hope. Hope for your life, hope for my life, hope for my day, and something positive. You will see, I am a sociologist, so there's a lot of things that you will hear that might not be as positive, but I also try to live my life as hopeful as I can be, because we are in a very hard world. We are in a very difficult reality, and we are just doing our best to survive, but we can thrive. And it sounds super, super cliche, but at the end of the day, whatever you're doing, it's enough. Because your existence is enough. So I just want you to keep that in mind and to keep looking, to keep searching for your purpose. And I will keep looking for mine, and I will be sharing with you or not. Again, I love you. I'm going to bed now.